Today, I'll be showing you 17 build ideas for your Minecraft survival world. Let's get into it. Okay, the first idea is just to build a path going along your world where you would normally go. Build a path. Okay, the next build idea is this little outdoor cooking station. I really like this. I've got some decoration here with some pots to store the food that we're going to be cooking up, and a little item frame to hold the food. I wish I had an invisible item frame there. I don't know how to get them. I'll have a look. And I've got our little chimney out here with a campfire below the smoker here to make the smoke rising up, to make that cool effect. Signs on this side to make it look like a table of sorts. That's just how I did it, but you could make it bigger, smaller, all up to you. Okay, our next build is a pond for your world. I really like these. In every single survival world that I have a pond. I don't know what about them appeals to me so much. I just love them. I think they look great. It really adds some nature into your world. It really livens it up, the scene. Yeah, it's also fun to parkour on if you're having a good conversation. And I do like how I did this rock where I put the stairs in, waterlogged them, so then it looks like it's coming from the rock. It's not like a straight block is missing there. I do like taking advantage of waterlogging stairs now. Always add some other stuff like fish or frogs to this. The next build idea is a rest stop house. I like to have these in my world. If I have anywhere long distance that I go to and from my base, say the end portal to your base, say if that's really far away and you don't have a light tree yet, you have to walk. I think these rest stop houses are great in case you catch yourself out at night. So you don't have to battle your way through the mobs. You can just come in here, get cozy, have a sleep. There'll be like food, supplies in here, crafting table, furnace, everything you would need just to survive the night. And awesome window. I don't normally build in this roof style where it goes down and becomes the wall, kind of goes up, down like an arched house. I don't normally do that type of stuff. Try to experiment with this one, and yeah, I think it turned out well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Next up is a portal, but more specifically a decorated portal. Right here, I went for a kind of ruined vibe to my portal. I love how customizing nether portals in Minecraft. I think it's great that you can change the sizes. If I find a good cave, then I'll just put my nether portal in there, decorate the outside of the cave, and oh my goodness me, it looks amazing. I definitely recommend building this in your survival world. It just really improves the look and kind of feel of it. Like, it adds a bit of story. For example, from my one, it adds a bit of story, like it's been here for a while, it's overgrown. Sticking with the ruined theme, I quite like to build some old, broken down, ruined houses. I think it adds a lot of character to your world. Just like the nether portal, yeah, I think it makes your world feel like it's been lived in, which I really enjoy that. I really like that aspect. I think that's really cool. Thing is about ruins is that you can make it any size. It could be really small, a bit like this, or it could be like a massive old abandoned cathedral. I do like to decorate my cathedral, my old ruins type builds with chests, put out campfires, barrels maybe, stuff like that to make it look like people have been there and settled. So yeah, this is really good to add some character, some lore to your survival world. Our next build is a kind of storage house. I think every single survival world needs one of these. It doesn't have to be just like this one. It could be above ground, it could be below ground, it could be using chests or barrels, any type of wood. Honestly, I love keeping all of my storage in one place. I think it's great. Nothing ever gets lost if I keep it organized. I tried to keep things organized, but honestly, sometimes it doesn't stay organized. But this does help keep everything in one place. Like, I don't dot around chests everywhere. I have a habit of doing that. It's terrible. I'm recovering. Yeah, I literally lined the walls with barrels, tons of barrels. Even at the entrance, you can see, just made of barrels, even more storage there. And yeah, I really like how this build turned out. I really like these little archways we're going on with the spruce stairs and trapdoors, and the buttons. I do like adding buttons on the end of logs. I think it makes it look like the end of a log. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. I think it looks really cool. And I would also recommend, if you're going for the same style as me on this one, you do break a couple barrels like we've got in the back here to let some natural light through, or else it's just facing the barrels completely. You only get this gap and then it's all lanterns and torches. I do love natural light in my builds. It makes it look so much more better. There's nothing better than the sun would go up there. So yeah, 100% necessary for any survival world. Next up is a simple, small spruce storage shed. I do like adding small bits around my world, like storage sheds. Again, it just adds character to your world, makes it look like it's lived in. I do like how I've built this at the back with the roof going up into, like, connecting from the ground, and of course incorporating pillars. And yeah, this is supposed to be like by a farm, I was imagining, with the hay bales and the barrels here. Yeah, I think it suits a farm quite well if you want to plop this at the side of the main building. Okay, you guys are gonna have to promise not to laugh at this one, because this is my best attempt of a statue that I'll be revealing now. Isn't that great? Yeah, this is my best attempt, but I have seen way better on, other people's socials. Yeah, this is just my attempt. I'm not good at statues. I'm not a statue guy. I imagined that this was like a spear, and I used a heavy core on the top of this. I think that worked out well, but honestly, the face... Oh, it could use some work. I wouldn't follow this. I did try, and that's what matters. For this build idea, it is literally the idea that counts. I wouldn't follow this. But yeah, I'm sure you guys can do better. Okay, next up is a watchtower for your survival world. I have this in every survival world that I have. Really useful for if you get lost. Honestly, I don't really know what I was thinking with this. I look back on it now, I could have definitely made the roof better in that. But yeah, you're not following me exactly. This isn't a tutorial. This is an idea. This works really well on the end of a wall that you've done like around a village or by your base even. It also really helps if you get lost, because then you can just look up, oh, that's my tower, get back to it. Okay, the next build that we have here is a old garden. I love these types of builds. Just go in here. It's practical. You have some crops here, and it looks lovely. You notice I do have a couple bees here and a beehive by this custom tree, surrounded by a kind of cracked wall. I want it to look weathered, so I didn't just go with all stone brick. I wanted to mix it up with a bit of mossy, bit of cracked bricks. I thought that would look better. Yeah, I think I was right. I really like how this turned out. Really good to put next to a farm, any kind of natural building you've got, greenhouse just next to it, or even next to a next to ruins that I showed back there. This, perfect. Looks overgrown. Looks like it's been there for a while. Ah, I love it. Right here, we have a lighthouse. I think these are great. If you're living by the coast, you have a custom dock or a custom ships or something. Oh yeah, if you're living anywhere near the coast, lighthouse, good idea. Next up, we have horse stables, or it doesn't necessarily have to be horse. Whatever else goes in a stable, sheep, pigs, anything. So the layout here, we got 2 pens here, 1 pen here, the food here. In between the pens, we have got a water source block, act so that they can have a drink anytime they want to. And we've got, what is this? Podzol and then of course dirt. Just make it look dirty, not clean, like just how you would imagine horse stables floor would look. And we've got our cobblestone path. Wanted to make it look a bit weathered. Added some mossy cobblestone in there too. And you can see I've lined the roof with trapdoors. Let me show you from the outside here. I've lined the roof with trapdoors so that we don't have to have much not natural light in here. Only 2 lanterns used in this. So yeah, I think that looks really cool. You can see the sun rays coming through that. I think that is awesome, the shadow that's casting. Okay, we have got a greenhouse. By far, this is my proudest build shown. I love how this turned out. I think it looks great. We have the daylight sensors at the top, and below them we have some redstone lamps, so that this turns on at night, but the middle one you'll notice is set to day sensoring, so that this always stays on so that no mobs spawn inside. Got these little supports on the side, topped with a oak trap door. Got some more greenery outside here with some plant pots outside of these long windows. And yeah, for the rest of the space, I filled up with oak leaves and yeah, more plant pots. One of the best standout features of this build is probably this, what do I call this? Hole thing? I really like this. I don't know what to call it, but I do really like it. On the inside here, we have some beehives here, a little composting bit where, you could be, environmentally friendly. Got the farm, got a wheelbarrow here. Give you a overall look on the roof, because roof is probably my proudest bit. And I've got a little overhang going on here. I quite like following all the way over here through the back. It's identical on each side. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial on this, because I would be more than happy to give one. Our next build idea is just a simple farm, staying on the kind of nature farming idea. We have this little farm, which I don't know why there's no item frames on there. There should be item frames on here just saying what crops are on here. So yeah, I have done it in these little 4 sections here. I really like the way that this turned out. I think this looks great. The next one up is a cool little archery range. I do like to build this on most of my worlds, just as a little side piece of another build. This is a good space filler. If you've not watched my space filler video, go watch that now. Yeah, this is good, cool little thing. When you're bored, come up here, take the bow. I don't know where the bow went. Shoot at your targets. Go back to what you were doing. Quite a cool practical build. Okay, the last but certainly not least build idea is a friggin' copper golem house. This is definitely last but not least. I love making Minecraft mobs into houses. Oh, I think it's so fun to do. I love designing them. If you guys want a tutorial on this, I would be more than happy to make it. So you can see what I've done here. I've put his arms as a window. Same with his 2 little feet here. And his other arm there. And his eyes as orange stained glass. I've got a little reading corner over here. I've got my bed, armor stand. Oh, cool little sparkle coming off that helmet. I didn't realize I did that. Got our furnaces, got our other practical items here, storage here. Oh yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like and subscribe. It helps a ton. If you guys want to see any tutorials for any of the things on here, just say in the comments. I'll make it. I'll see you guys later.